Welcome to Everything Rodeo, where we separate champions from the rest of the crowd.
We'll take you down the trail of someone's life, a long-haul tour rodeo, and our everyday adventures.
So brace yourself.
Because it's fixing to be a wild ride.
We're your hosts,
Mace Renfrey
and Cody Stanley.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Everything Rodeo podcast. This is day number 6 of the Downtown Christmas Expo here at the Plaza Hotel and Casino.
Yes, we are at the Plaza Hotel and Casino, and we're with the CEO of the Plaza, Jonathan Josell.
Josell. Yes, that's good.
Fancy word for it. It's a nice hat you got on there.
Thank you. I just bought it today.
Really?
Did you get it over there from the Crude Hat Company?
Which one did I get it from, Natasha?
Yeah.
The one on the right?
Yeah.
X. I got it from X.
Hats.
Oh.
So they told me that I bought a few others, and somebody told me my hat wasn't legit. Like, it wasn't legit enough.
Okay.
Being English, I don't know what a legit hat looks like. So for me, he told me there's like a couple of things you got to do. You got to flick it. It's got to make like a
Yeah.
sound. Yeah, right. That.
Yeah.
And then he told me you want a little thicker, and my other hat wasn't as thick as it should have been apparently.
Yeah.
So I hope I look good.
Is that considered a
And I wanted
fuzzy?
a white. I wanted like this
No.
cream one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a silver belly
Silver belly.
or a cream.
I
Yeah.
have no
I
idea
think
what
it's
that means.
what a lot of people say.
They have some hats that they don't actually like
I think he
shave.
had some over there. It's called a fuzzy. So, like, when they're making this, it's made out of wool.
Yeah.
Well, like that one's made out of wool, but like this one's made out of beaver. So when they make them, it'll still have like fuzzies on them, like the hairs of the beaver will still
Oh,
be on
wow.
there, and they actually like shave it down
Okay.
to get it smooth.
But you
So
can
wait,
tell
mine's beaver. Yours is beaver.
I think yours is a felt
I have no idea what I'm wearing.
or a wool.
if you
Yours
kind of
is
take it
wool.
off, you can see in the front how it's kind of fuzzy.
Yeah.
See how it's.
See, that's like
I would consider that a
Feel-
fuzzy.
feel the difference between that and this. See how
Oh
mine's
man,
more
yours
smooth?
is soft. I'm gonna have to get one like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
it-
just gonna
that's-
keep buying
that's a
more
nice
cowboy
hat,
hats
though.
that I don't get to wear all year
Well,
round.
the thing is, you get to wear them for 10 days. So if you
That's
have
it.
10 hats, you can wear a different one every day.
Yeah.
Well, I've had a black one for the longest time, so I wanted to mix it up with the cream.
Yeah,
I
it looks
like it.
good. I like it a lot. It's going to be hard to keep that clean, though. So
It won't be hard because I wear it 10 days a year.
then you just got to dust it off every
Well,
once in a while.
you also have a rodeo here that you had a couple weeks ago, the pro rodeo.
Yeah, that's right. That's
so
right.
you have to wear it at least like what 12 days? When's
You're
it?
right.
How long
that's
is that
2 extra
rodeo?
days. That's 2 days plus a few days leading in. So, but I got the other one. I still got the black
Yeah.
one, which is nice. So I can mix it up. But yeah, we do that one in November. It used to be called El Dorado,
Okay.
and now it's called Las Vegas Days. And then next year it's going back to El Dorado because we got the name back.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
So you guys have to come back for that.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to come visit.
It's
Yeah.
a pro rodeo.
Yeah.
The real deal.
Come back and do some videography for you guys.
Yeah. So just to clear the air, we've had a lot of discussion amongst people on the way that the name of the hotel is pronounced. Although you're English, I know already how you're going to say it, so this is an unfair advantage.
Right.
But is it Plaza or Plaza?
What do I say? I say Plaza, but
Plaza?
a lot of people say Plaza. I go Plaza. I like Plaza.
You like Plaza?
Yeah, and in the old days, it was actually called the Union Plaza. When it was built in the 70s, it was called Union Plaza.
Okay.
But we just refer to it as Plaza now, yeah.
I think we won that.
Yeah, I
it's
think
the
so.
plaza, not the plaza. This is the plaza.
Plaza.
So do you know some history on the hotel then, it sounds like?
I mean, I think I know a little bit about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've been
Good.
here 16 years. It was built in 1971. It was the biggest hotel casino in the world at the time that it was built.
Wow.
There was just the one tower, then they added on the second tower in 1973. It was built basically by a group of guys that were investing in everything in downtown, from Jackie Gorn to Benny Binion to Mel Exper, the Boyd guys. Sorry, not Benny Binion, the Boyd guys. Benny Binion had his own place down the street
Yeah.
called Binion's. And it's basically become a landmark in terms of the address is one Main Street. So this is where Vegas began.
Wow.
This was the first address in town.
That's awesome.
On
That
Main
is
Street. This
crazy.
is where, if you look at the history of Vegas, how it was founded, it was based on the train tracks, and the construction workers for the Hoover Dam were coming to town.
Okay.
They needed a place to sort of let loose, and they got off the train on Fremont Street and walked down Fremont Street, which was basically how Vegas began in
Yeah.
many ways.
Yeah, you can see outside there's some screen out there that shows like the dates.
The evolution, yeah, that's on the
Yes.
back of the back of the zip lines.
Yeah.
That shows the history of Vegas through the
Right.
years. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. With your experience 16 years, how did you start here at the Plaza?
So I was living in London, and I was 23 years old. I was working for a guy. I always enjoyed the casino business. You guys know anything about the casino business?
Not really.
Not a thing.
I've seen some movies.
I
Seen
know
Casino?
that. I know that casinos take your money sometimes, and sometimes you get lucky. This
Right.
week I have not been lucky.
Well, and
Okay.
we're from a lot of Indian territory, so there's a lot of
Yeah, there's a lot of casinos
out in
around.
Where are you
Oklahoma,
guys?
Oklahoma, Arkansas,
I
Missouri,
think there's the biggest casino in the country is in Oklahoma.
Cherokee,
Cherokee Casino,
Is it Cherokee? What was the one that It could be.
Choctaw.
Choctaw,
Yeah.
yeah, Choctaw Casino.
I don't think it was either of those actually, but I'm embarrassing myself because I don't know what I'm talking about. But some of the tribal casinos do really, really well and are very successful. So I was part of a group in London that invested in downtown Las Vegas with an idea to revitalize downtown. See, the city started here in downtown, but then when the Strip got built, everyone moved to the Strip. Downtown kind of got left behind and was
Yeah.
the forgotten child of the area. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's good.
Let's turn that down. It was the forgotten child, and so everyone moved to the Strip, and downtown kind of, I won't say disintegrated, but it got left behind.
Yeah.
And so there was a real concerted effort, starting in the early 2000s with the then Mayor Oscar Goodman, to try to revitalize downtown. And so we invested into downtown in 2005.
Okay.
And I moved out here 2007 as a kid. Just was meant to be 3 months, but I fell in love with the area. I loved the business. I loved the people. I loved the opportunity. And ultimately met my wife out here. So then it became a lifestyle and something I wanted to do. So it wasn't easy because in 2000 and how old are you guys?
27.
27, yeah.
Yeah.
So you may
96 is when we were born.
you were born in 96, so you guys were a little younger. But in 2007, 8, 9, there was a bad recession, and so the businesses were really challenged. Downtown was difficult, so it was a tough time to be here.
Right.
But it was a great learning opportunity for me as a 23-year-old to come out here and learn the business and ultimately work my way up through the company.
Yeah.
Where did you start at in the company?
I started on the real estate side, actually, just managing the real estate. And then my first job with the actual casino business was the manager on duty. So I'd be here at night. I'd be like the eyes and ears for the then CEO and general manager. I'd be here late at night covering for them and talking to customers, just understanding the business. You know, people think that a lot of businesses, you only have to be there when it's open. This is open 24/7.
Yeah.
And the busiest time is on a Friday, Saturday night at 10, 11 p.m. So you got to be here at those hours. But a lot of people would work during the day and then not see what was happening at night. So I was here. I was the late guy.
Yeah. So did you ever have like a personal room here? You
No, I
basically
never
lived at
need.
the
No,
plaza?
I lived in downtown, so I didn't need my personal room here.
I
But
gotcha.
I didn't want to take a potential customer's room.
Oh man, that's
But
good business ethics. there.
So, being one Main Street, you're at the very end of Fremont Street. So I'm sure,
or the very beginning of
or
it.
yeah,
Yes,
or the very beginning.
Yes.
Depends on which way you look at it.
You probably see a bunch of crazy stuff.
I mean,
What's one of the most crazy things you've seen?
I don't know how much I can share on a podcast, but we've had some pretty crazy things here. I'd say one of the ones that sticks out to me is we had a really drunk guy turn on a fire hose outside of his room and flood the entire tower
Oh my
on
word!
Super Bowl Sunday.
the fire hose in the hallway.
Yeah.
Chuck, why did you do that?
I mean, we had a drunk guy do that, and he flooded the whole tower. That was pretty. Actually, it was crazy, but also distressing and traumatic. And we had it was
I
on
can
Super. We were
imagine.
busy. We had a drunk guy. I don't know how he found his way into the electrical room and cut the power on the building. We've since fixed a few things to make sure that can never happen again.
The key word here is drunk.
Yeah,
So
usually
pretty
it's
much,
the drunk guy that flooded the tower, he actually turned on the hose and then went to bed. So he flooded himself. That was really
What
crazy.
floor was he on?
The 19th floor.
Okay, so,
So
it
he
was,
like
it was
flooded the whole.
And then the
building.
water goes all the way down.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was, luckily, we have two towers.
Yeah.
So only one of the towers flooded.
Yeah. So you got to.
Yeah, that comes to mind. But in 16 years and running a hotel casino, you see some pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, what event that comes to town brings the most people to the plaza?
That's a tough question because every week the plaza is something different to different people. So,
Right.
I pride myself on this week is rodeo, and it's a very specific demographic. And then in a couple of weeks, we'll have something called Super Bingo, which is 70-year-old ladies coming to play bingo. And there's like 800 of them. It's a little different to this.
Yeah.
And then the week after that, we'll have CES, which is the Consumer Electronics Show, which is all techies.
Oh, yes.
And then a couple of months later, we have EDC, which is the Electric Daisy Carnival, and we have a bunch of 18-year-old to 25-year-olds coming here to listen to electronic dance music. So it's a really it's a very diverse business. Every week there's something to do someone else. I like to say we're like chameleons. We just change our spots to match what's happening in town. But in terms of what's the best, I got to tell you, I think rodeo might be the best event in town. It's 10 days. So it's a huge thing, but it wasn't always for us. We weren't always busy, but if you're a part of the crowd and you're a part of the community, it's an amazing event. Yeah. Probably the biggest event that I can think of for the whole city is the Construction Expo. That brings a lot of people. That's probably our busiest event of the year.
Right. That's during SHOT Show as well, I think.
That's pretty big, but Construction Expo, Super Bowl, March Madness, rodeo.
Yeah. Everybody's in town.
Those would be the big ones.
Yeah. Right. So here at the Plaza, you have rope for the crown. You have a bunch of different, like a lot of roping going out here. When all did that kind of come to be, where there was a lot more people coming towards the Plaza?
Yeah, it's a good question. So I remember sitting around in about 2017, and I was like, I'm confused. NFR's in town. Everyone talks about how great it is. Why is no one at the Plaza? Why aren't we busier? And they said, well, you got to sponsor LVE and the NFR, which is Las Vegas events that puts on the big NFR. So we sponsored them, and nothing happened. We were still empty. So I called them up. I said, I don't understand. You made us sponsor you. We paid this money. We didn't get any business from it. What are we doing wrong?
Right.
And this lady came over and said, look, you got to do more if you want to get the people. So it was the idea was build an outdoor arena on the land that we have. And I said, you're nuts. And I'm English and I know nothing about what you're talking about. Tie down, steer wrestling. I know nothing about any of this. But she convinced me that if you build an arena with seats and she could bring in partners like Chris Neal with Rope for the Crown and others that we work with to fill the hotel up. So I said, what have I got to lose? Other than the investment, it was a really good opportunity to try to fill the hotel up and activate the property. And same lady came up with this idea of the Downtown Christmas Expo. And so we basically invested in this arena. And through that, we started meeting more people, getting more into the community and able to do other events. And then the arena actually turned out to be able to do we did demolition derbies, we did monster truck events. So we've done other events out there, but really it's a rodeo equestrian center.
Yeah.
And I was really inspired by South Point. I mean, they're the best at it, obviously. And I wanted to be like a mini version of them. So she said, build this arena, and she helped me construct it, lay it out, do the whole thing. And now we have a good team that knows how to do it. Natasha, Michelle.
They're awesome.
Sarah. Yes. They all know now what to do with the... Sarah's an elf right now, so I don't know what's going on over there. We have a great team now that's helping to put us on the map and in the community. And I think as we just scratch the surface, I think it could be huge what we can do here.
Yeah. So do you leave the arena up all year round, or?
I mean, we leave it... the dirt's there, but no, we take down the pens and we can put them back up whenever we need to do events. But I don't know if you've been to Vegas in the summer, you don't want to do an event out there
it's too little warm
in the summer. Yeah, so it's a little warm, and so we stay away from that. But if I could do more events, I would.
Yeah.
October, November, December, January, February. I think it's great out there.
Yeah.
This year we covered the stalls. I think we have 400 stalls. Am I saying that right? Stalls for the horses.
Stalls,
The horses are sleeping. We have 400 horses. I like to say you can put your horse in the stall, kiss it goodnight, and then come and play craps and have a steak. Not many places you can say that. Maybe South Point. But yeah, we have that. And then, we have this expo going on. We have the watch parties going on. Probably could do more. Maybe you guys can help us get some entertainment down here for later at night.
Yeah.
Activate more things. But yeah, we want to grow in the industry. I just need more and more people to help me do it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think if you had an indoor arena out there, if you turn that into an indoor arena, you could almost have a South Point.
Yeah,
we got some ideas for next year.
Yes, we do.
Let's
a lot of ideas. Is there a theater here?
A what?
A theater?
Well, yeah. Haven't you watched the nightly
at
events?
the NFR at the watch party?
No, I actually haven't been to the watch party.
You got to go to a watch party.
Yeah,
that's in the theater.
Yeah.
It's got about 600 seats. It's a great theater. Okay. And then we have the Sand Dollar, which is a live music venue as well. So we got two different venues we could be using.
Awesome. Lots of opportunity here, it sounds like.
That's it. We're just getting started.
Cool. Well, the Plaza now has a podcast.
Yes.
So are you the host of that podcast, or?
I don't know if I'm the host of it, but I'm one of the people doing it. We have someone that helps sort of keep me on track. Otherwise, they just start talking about random things and going off subject. But
that's the best way to do it.
The idea, well, Yeah, but we try to keep them like under a certain amount of time, and,
Yeah.
and then we got to cover like the actual information. But it just started in a way during the pandemic. We wanted to stay in touch with our customers, and so we started doing it then. And we realized people were interested in Vegas, the business of Vegas, the history of Vegas. So we kept going, and now we've done about 110 episodes.
That's awesome.
So it's fun.
It's more
a
than
good way to
us.
stay in
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah.
Is it more than you guys?
Yeah. We started in February. When did you start your podcast?
In the pandemic, so like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you only started this year, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's why.
hopefully
that's
this
why
year
we've
there'll
done
be a lot more. But
more. Well, we're doing like maybe one every 2 weeks now.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So, with being a CEO of one of the large hotel and casinos in Las Vegas, what's your hardest part of your job?
You know, I don't think of it as a job. I love being here. I know that's very cliche, and some of them are probably like, "Shut up, Jonathan! Come on." I love being here. I don't see it as work. When I come here Sunday nights. I come here Saturdays. I'm here on the weekends, late nights, early mornings, whatever it is, because I love the place. So I'm very fortunate that I can say that. But in terms of the toughest part, I think being downtown, our challenge is convincing our team to believe in the plaza, to want to build their careers here, to want to stay here long term, because there's a lot of opportunity in Vegas.
Yeah.
This week alone, there's 2 new casinos opening.
Oh, really?
There's one opening tomorrow night, and there's one that opened last week. They're hiring thousands of people, so you got to keep your team together. You got to build a team, and that is definitely the toughest part in this town, is keeping a good team together.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you, your team's been incredible to us. You know,
Yeah.
they've been very personal. We have their personal cell phone numbers if we need anything.
Thank you.
Had a little mishap in the parking lot, and you know, you guys were like, "Hey, we feel bad about what happened. Here's some rodeo
Put it back
tickets."
together.
Yeah, everything has been top notch, and we appreciate everything too. So it's been a really good experience for us. This is our first time doing a booth, but I have done booths in the past in Vegas where it's like a total hassle. You have to go through 25 people just to get here, and then you call somebody and they don't even speak English, and then it's from there it's
Downhill.
Tragic.
Well, I'm honored to hear that, and they're watching us. So Natasha, Sarah, congratulations.
Yep. They do great.
Yeah,
You guys
they've
are
done
great.
a great job.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. That's what makes the difference in Vegas. Everyone has similar things, right? You got hotel rooms, you got slot machines, you got restaurants. It's the people that make the difference.
That's right.
Only people can make people feel good. So
Yes, sir.
we're proud of that.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Well, we appreciate you stopping by for just a second. But the way that we end our podcast is we ask our guests what the first song is that comes to their mind, and then we sing together.
Well, my first song that came to mind is Zach Bryan, Oklahoma Smoke Show.
Okay.
Oh my
Heck
gosh,
yeah,
Chuck,
dude.
you want to join us for this?
You're gonna make. I can't sing though.
Oh
I'm
no,
the
that's
worst singer you've ever heard.
Hey, it doesn't
what
matter.
everybody-
You
That's
guys
what
get to sing
everybody loves it.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll get millions of hits.
okay. Oklahoma
That
Smoke.
probably wasn't the best song to choose if I knew I was gonna sing it.
It's all right. Let's see if you can hear it.
It's a great song. Zach Bryan was here playing pickleball the other day.
Oh, he was?
That's awesome.
Is he a pretty good pickleball player?
I don't know, but he wanted to play pickleball before he did his concert.
Oh, okay.
Go on and put on a dress that all the bad boys
You gotta
like.
sing. Come on.
Call me daddy
Here, I'll give you the
on
lyrics.
ride
Here, let me go to the
through
chorus and then we'll
night.
get.
You always wind up here.
I'm singing, you guys. All of you join me. Come on, join
You guys
me.
should
Come
join
on,
us.
Plaza.
Come join
As
us.
a team, come and join me. Let's
Come on,
go.
Chuck.
Let's go. You got a mic. There's the lyrics right
and
here.
they're looking for blood in the back of a blue old pickup truck. You've got nowhere to go, although you're all gussied up.
You know it. You like it. Respect. What's up?
There's so much whiskey in his coke, it'll make her nose spin. But she swears that his love is a damn godsend. She's known God since she was a child.
All right, I'm turning our microphones down, guys.
You're
Let's
good.
take it away.
You guys are good.
She used to play in the yard and she would dream of one day, till the world came around and took her dreaming away. Told her how to dress and act and smile.
Here it is right here.
She's an Oklahoma smoke show. He's an a-hole from back home.
We're doing the whole song.
Just the chorus.
She'll never make it out alive. Oh, that small town bar scene where small vices kill your big dreams.
Come on, you two, louder.
He'd take you home, but it's too drunk to drive.
All right, that was pretty slow. Do you have another song we get hyped up? Do a little dancing or something?
You want to do another song?
Yeah, we have 10 minutes.
I got
got a
let's
good
go.
song?
Let's go with All These Things by The Killers.
All these things. Do you know this one, Chuck? All these things.
And we'll go to the. I'll show you where to go to. I mean, if this is what you want to do, I'm cool with this.
Let me see. All these things.
That was a good song.
It's a great song, yeah.
I don't know if I know this one. Will I know this one?
Will you know this one?
Will I know it?
I don't know. I hope so.
He don't know you, so how he's supposed to know if you know it?
When there's nowhere else to run.
I got soul, but
Get over here,
I'm not a soldier.
I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got a soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got a soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got a soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got a soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got a soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got a soul, but I'm not a soldier.
Well, we appreciate you checking in, sticking around.
And listening to another episode of the Everything Rodeo podcast. We want to thank Jonathan, the CEO of the Plaza Hotel and Casino, for stopping by.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. You got me stuck on. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Good to be with you guys, and I
Yes, sir.
appreciate your support. And I hope we'll have many years with you guys down here at the Plaza. Next year, I'll have an even better song for us.
Awesome.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got a soul, but I'm